What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to talk about the Abominable Beast event, which is going to start next Tuesday after the patch goes live. So this is going to be a very important event because in it you'll be able to obtain for free Dark Beast, and I even think that you're going to be able to obtain for free Dark Beast at 4 yellow stars, maybe even 5 yellow stars if you follow the advices that I'm going to tell you. Dark Beast is a very important character because he's part of the Death Sea team, which is a horseman team where Archangel is the leader, and this team is necessary in case you want to obtain Apocalypse, which is supposedly, as we heard, a game-changing character. So this is going to be very important, and you want to complete as many milestones as possible in order to obtain as much fragments as possible for Dark Beast. And once again, as I just said, try to unlock him at 4 yellow stars, 5 yellow stars, and the stronger you get this guy, the better, because he's quite amazing. I've tested him out in raids and he's a lot of fun to play with, and you're gonna love it. You're really gonna love it if you have not experienced with him so far. So we are going to break down all the method and see exactly what you have to do, and in an upcoming video I'm gonna show you 44 Blitz teams that always win on Blitz at 8.3, and that will allow you to complete this event. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. But in this video we're going to break all the math, see exactly what you should do in order to win on this event, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in order to win on this event. There are a few things that we need to take into consideration when we are deciding in which path to follow in order to complete this event. So as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk about Dark Beast and his event. So as I said, this event is going to start on Tuesday, December 6th, and it's going to be after the maintenance and the server goes live from the patch. This is going to be Dark Beast from the Dead Sea team, and you are going to obtain shards for this character by obtaining Mad Science Orbs. You are going to obtain these orbs by winning in Blitz and also by completing other milestones. So this is going to be another event where you have milestones within milestones within milestones that allow you to obtain points for the other milestones. But instead of points, we are going to obtain fragments. So this is going to be extremely important. Okay, so taking a look at the Abominable Beast milestone, the rewards are quite juicy. There are a lot of T4s over here. There is a monthly item for the monthly event that we have going on at the same time, and we also have a ton of mutant gear. We have tons and tons of gear. We have fragments of Elite 6s, and we also have a lot of gold promotion credits, and we also get 30 Dark Beast shards in case you can reach this milestone. Will you be able to reach this milestone? Probably yes, if you blitz your brains out. This event is going to be non-stop blitzing, 8 rotations per day plus blitz shards. It's going to be non-stop. You have to do 8 rotations per day if you want to obtain Dark Beast at that 4 yellow stars, 5 yellow stars. If you don't really care, if you just want to unlock him at 3 yellow stars, then it's going to be fine. You're going to do 4 rotations or so and you're going to be fine. But if you want to get this guy as big as possible for free, you really have to blitz as much as possible, and this is why it's so important for you to watch the next video where I'm going to show you the 44 blitz teams that always win on blitz at 8.3. Okay, so you're going to get points for this milestone by obtaining orbs for the Mad Science Orb fragment, and it requires you to obtain 195,000 fragments, and that's going to be around 98 orbs. So it's a lot of orbs, but that's fine because you're going to do a lot of blitzing and you're going to obtain those orbs. Now, other way to obtain fragments for this main milestone is the other milestone. So we have the Ghastly experiment milestone, and this one is based on spending power cores. Big yikes. But I'm gonna tell you exploit. How you're gonna do an exploit where you will be able to complete these milestones. Now let's talk first about the rewards. Should you even spend power cores in order to complete these milestones? Well, the rewards of these specific milestones are quite juicy. We have over 400 Dark Promotion credits, which will allow you to get red stars on your horseman characters like Red Hulk, like Rogue, Morgan of Fey, and also Archangel. So this is going to be something very, very important to complete. On top of that, you also get part of Elite 6, you also get a 5 red stars Magneto, and there are a few other rewards that are not as important, but you also have some Blitz charges here that is going to be important because it will allow you to get more Dark Beast fragments, so you definitely want to complete that as well. There is also some teal gear here, all that usual stuff that we get from these milestones, but the most important is really to obtain those Dark Promotion credits and also the Elite 6. This is going to require you to spend over 10,000 power cores, 10,000 power cores in order to complete this milestone. Should you spend these power cores? How much is 10,000 power cores over 7 days? It's around 1,430 power cores, which is massive. But there is a massive exploit. There is a massive exploit that you can use in order to complete this event, which is using power cores in order to obtain the newest character, which is going to be Nemesis. Yes, Nemesis, the new character that is part also of the Horseman team of the Dead Seed, is going to be available at the same time as the milestones will be available. So you should be able to spend power cores to obtain the newest character and also complete these milestones for Dark Beast and also get more shards for Dark Beast and get the Dark Promotion credits. So you can see this is a big exploit, really big exploit that you can use power cores to obtain 2 characters at the same time. I think Scopely didn't thought about this. They don't know, but I have 5,000 IQ and we are just genius when it come up with kind of these situations. Now what I'm gonna tell you, and this is also very important, is that you only want to make this decision, the decision of spending power cores on the last 2 days. You want to make sure that before you do this, you get as much Blitz points as possible, you get as many orbs as possible through Blitz, and only then you know exactly how much power cores you are going to spend here in order to complete the other event. You don't want to overdo it, otherwise it might be a mistake. Maybe you don't need as many power cores to complete the other one, so make sure you wait for the last few days for you to make the decision of how many power cores you are going to spend. If it's going to be 10,000 or if it's going to be 2,000 or 3,000 or something like that. Once again, the rewards are Dark Promotion credits, Elite 6 fragments, and that's going to be very important. Okay, so moving on, let's take a look at the last event, Cold-Hearted Web Milestone. So you have to go to the official website and msf.gg and collect your rewards there, because this is a web milestone and this is going to be a daily web milestone. So you have to complete this every day for 7 days. And should you even complete this? Now let's be honest, this event, once again, Cold-Hearted Web Milestone, this event is 100% garbage, 100% trash. This event is disgusting. It forces you to spend 2,800 energy on normal energy and isolate energy, or isolate energy, depending on how you want to say it. You have to spend a combination of energy on normal campaign and isolate campaign up to 2,800. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to show you the numbers. The value is not there. The amount of power cores that you have to spend is ridiculous. And at the same time, the amount of power cores that you have to spend here is not enough for the previous event that we just watched. It's not enough. So what's the point? And the best rewards of this milestone is actually the training materials that we are getting here. And those you can get for free. You don't even have to do anything. You can get the training materials for free. So my recommendation is to ignore this event. Just use your normal campaign energy. Just use your normal isolate energy. Use the charges, but don't use power cores, because that's just ridiculous, and the amount of fragments you get is not meaningful enough. and the amount of power cores that you have to spend on energy, and you have nowhere where to spend this energy. There are not many places where you can spend 2,800 energy, so this event overall is just ridiculous. The other rewards are completely meaningless. It doesn't make any sense. Just focus on obtaining the training materials and spending your free energy, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so taking a look at the numbers, we are going to break down the numbers fairly quickly. So from the Ghastly experiment event, you can obtain a total of 19 orbs, and the cold-hearted event, you are going to obtain a total of 14 orbs. 14 orbs is the one where you have to spend all those power cores in energy. Why would you do that? No, just spend our power cores where you'll be able to also unlock a Nemesis. It's the way to do it. Every day you want to spend like 675 power cores to get the new character. Or once again, like I said, save it for the last day to make the decision. And then you have to obtain 65 orbs, and this has to go through blitzing. Now, the calculations I made, it's around 1 orb per rotation, and this means that you need to have more than 30 teams in order to obtain these values. So if you have 30 teams or 40 teams or more than 40 teams, you are going to easily obtain this amount. You probably can overcome this number of 65, and this is why leave for last the decision of spending the power cores, because it might not even be necessary. You just have to do 8 rotations of blitz per day and spend all your blitz charges on blitz. That's it, non-stop. Okay, so when you take a look at the other events, the spending campaign energy, you can see right here, this is the free energy, this is the free energy. This will allow you to obtain a milestone 15, and that will allow you to get 4 orbs for free. If you spend 300 power cores every day, 300 power cores every day, you are not even going to get double of the fragments. So does it make sense? You don't even get double. And then if you want to get the double of what you get by spending 300 power cores, you have to spend 1,000 power cores. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. This event doesn't make any sense. The rewards are not worth the effort, and this is why I mentioned that you should exploit this event and use your power cores to obtain the newest character after you do the blitz. Once again, on the last few days of the event, you make the decision of spending the power cores on the Nemesis character. And in terms of power cores, you can see right here, so the power cores that we just mentioned here, the 300, when you put them on this event, you're going to get a total of 2,000 points from spending 2,000 power cores. That's going to reach you milestone 12. Milestone 12 doesn't get you anything. It's ridiculous. This is why I'm telling you that spending power cores on this energy, it doesn't make any sense. So you should focus on spending your power cores on Nemesis when you'll become available, and once again, on the last day you make the decision, because through blitzing with my teams that I'm going to show you on another video, it might be the case that you don't even have to spend power cores. So keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Okay, but if you want to go all the way, spending 10,000 power cores on a new character, that's going to be fine. You're going to get him at 3 yellow stars plus, and then you're going to have his own event where you're going to be able to get him to 5 yellow stars. So no problem there. But by spending power cores, you can see right here that you really have to spend if you spend these 2,000 power cores, it's not going to do anything for you. You have to spend a lot more than that in case you want to get anywhere. None of this is free to play, but I'm always telling you, you need to save your power cores for events that matter, and this is an event that is definitely going to matter, especially when you can double up on characters for the Horseman team, because not only you are getting Dark Beast, but you also be able to obtain Nemesis. Okay, finally, taking a look once again at the event. So the Ghastly experiments is the one that we get the power cores. The cold-hearted is the event that we are going to ignore. So you want to do as much blitz as possible, so it compensates the lack of orbs that you are obtaining from here. And like this, you're going to obtain tons and tons of shards for Dark Beast. Very likely you will be able to obtain him at 5 yellow stars. And on top of that, you also have this milestone here that gives you 30 more shards. We're going to do these calculations once again when the events are live, just to make sure that everything is according to the plan. And that's it. So it's going to take a lot of blitzing, but Dark Beast is a very fun character to play with. He clones, he applies tons of negative effects, he has some PvP viability because he applies heal block, offense down and ability block to the enemies, so it's a very fun character to play with, and he's part of the Horseman team, so you definitely want to unlock him eventually. So that's gonna be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I remind you that I'm gonna upload a video with the 44 best Blitz teams to win on this event, and that's all for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Moral Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.